I'm a fan of multiple fan sides for zombies because, well, that's really something I like a lot of. But I saw a thread today, and this is a response to that because it's going to take too long to type it up. But it said, "What would you do in the zombie apocalypse? If there was a snowstorm?" I think it's kind of a complex answer because zombies don't live in the cold. If you're watching Z Nation, those zombies are migrating south, and there's even an episode where they talk about this refugee camp that when it fell up north, when everybody turned, they started migrating south, and that's where they're loud. That's where the tsunami came from. Those people migrating, all those bodies migrating, and they don't really mention it in The Walking Dead, but they are migrating. I mean, you've seen it on episodes, and of course, when the farm's overrun, why is there a herd moving? I don't know. There's something, they're migrating for something. But in any case, if it got really cold, they'd freeze. Because they don't have brains, they just freeze solid and fall down. Or, okay, if you're in Oklahoma, it goes from 65 degrees one day to like 30 degrees the next day. I mean, it's really strange. So if you're in a sudden snowstorm, they don't have time to migrate, but they will just be walking. They'll fall down, they'll freeze and fall down. I don't know, they freeze solid. It's weird. Maybe in a couple weeks they'll thaw out and they rise again. So they die and then relive and then die and then relive. I don't know what would happen. But so during the actual snowstorm, when it's 0 degrees outside, there will be no zombies. It will basically be a world with very few people, where most of the people are gone. So, what would you do in the zombie apocalypse in the snowstorm? You think about your family. What would you? It would be kind of similar to how it's in some way you'd be surviving, but you would have to find shelter. So there's that. You'd have to start fires because there'd be nothing to heat. I really doubt you'd have gas-powered heaters, but I guess that's possible. I mean, if you find a heater that's gas-powered, you could warm your room with gas power, but more than likely, you would have to find a house with a fireplace and burn a fire constantly to keep the room kind of warm. And you'd hold up. You couldn't travel. I mean, that would be ludicrous to travel during freezing weather, during a snowstorm. It would not be safe. Well, nothing in the apocalypse is going to be safe, but that would really not be safe. So, what would you do? What would I do? I would find a place. This would probably be an okay house in a snowstorm because we do have a fireplace. But, yeah, if I was like at my parents' house, I'd have to find another home with a fireplace. Their neighbor. If there's no squatters, go in the house. I mean, but you have to find some place with shelter and a fireplace. Yeah, bottom line. But then when the snowstorm's over, I don't know what's going to happen.